Hello my friends, what is poppin'? We are here today for week 1 of the Pokegame Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Draft League. Very excited to get right into this and have some fun on the Wi-Fi battle and stuff like that. And we're going to be taking on my boy Pokemen for week 1. So let's just go ahead and try to connect with him right now. I believe I said the code was going to be, let me see here. So this is pretty interesting. Like, you don't have to give a friend code to anybody. You don't have to be anybody's friend. All you got to do is enter a code. So I'm gonna go with Jigglypuff, Eevee, and Bulbasaur. I'm gonna tell him right now. Go. Alright, cool. So now all we gotta do is wait. Very excited to play him. He has a very interesting team as well, as I'm interested to see what he brings. So basically just the rundown once again of this league. It's gonna be, you're gonna bring 6 to the matchup. The battle is gonna be 3v3 and it's gonna be best of 3. So kind of like Battle Spot, best of 3 sort of. So we'll see what he brings. Like, I remember his team has like Arrow, Mega Arrow. I know he has Cloyster. I think is a huge threat, and Mega Venusaur as well. Those could be pretty big threats, I'd say. A player has been found. Okay, so let's begin. So the John guy, that's gonna be Pokemon. So we're gonna go with normal rules. No restrictions means like level 100s, candies and whatnot. So the rules of this league, level 50 and no candies. And like the level 50 rules automatically have no candies. I'm gonna go with my party. I don't think I should bring my legendary Pokemon to this battle. I don't think I should do that. But yeah, let's just see what he brings here. So I'm using my Joy-Con so I can actually click the button. So he's bringing Arcanine, Electrode, Cloyster, Venusaur, Nidoqueen, Aerodactyl. Okay, cool. So he didn't bring Slowbro. That was one of the mons I thought he might bring, but he didn't bring it. So that's pretty cool. So it depends on what 3 he brings to this matchup. It's gonna be a lot of mind games, I feel. So I think that Electrode might be screens. Electrode really might be just like dual screens. Cloyster obviously Shell Smash. Arcanine could be like a bulky Will-O-Wisp Roar set, or even like an offensive attacker. Nidoking or Arrow could have Stealth Rocks, or they could just be offensive Pokemon in general. So I think I kind of want to lead Nidoqueen, my own Nidoqueen. It's a relaxed nature, so I kind of just want to bring that. Poliwrath I feel I should bring for Arrow, either this or Gyarados, but I think I kind of like Poliwrath in this matchup here. So I'm gonna go with that. And he didn't have any. I don't think he didn't bring Slowbro, so which means he didn't have any Psychic Resists. So I'm gonna bring that. Alakazam as well. And Poliwrath is pretty good because it helps me out a lot versus Cloyster. And I think it's gonna be nice. I think if we just bring these 3. I do have Brick Break on Nidoqueen and Poliwrath because I did expect him to bring. Dual screens, but we'll see if he does that with Electrode. It could also be, I mean, it doesn't have Volt Switch or anything, but most Electrodes that I've run on the ladder have been dual screens. So I kind of prepared for that, because that's really what Electrode does. And I mean, he has Cloyster as well, so I might as well expect him to be like screens plus Smash. He leads Venusaur. Okay, cool. Interesting. So Venusaur lead. I think I'm just going to, let's see. So I could get up my rocks here, or I could just straight up Earthquake him. He could also have Sleep Powder on this Venusaur as well, which could be kind of annoying. It just depends on what I think is more worth. Is it worth it to get off damage, or is it just worth it to Stealth Rocks here? Because he could have Arrow in the back, which could be annoying as well. So it all kind of depends on that, I guess. So I think I might just Earthquake here for damage. I don't know if the rocks are really that worth it right now, but like for Alakazam's damage output, I think it is. So I think I'll just go for the rocks here. And he actually is faster, so I guess he's a plus speed nature. Unless he's unless Venusaur, I guess because I'm running a neutral speed Nidoqueen, so I guess maybe Venusaur is naturally faster. Sleep Powder's a bit annoying though. I'll see if I can wake up. 3v3 is a bit new to me though. If it's like 6v6, it's a bit easier, but we'll see what we can do. He has Power Whip, okay. he's not going for his Mega Evolution, which is interesting. And I get up my rocks, which is phenomenal, phenomenal. So we got those rocks up. That's really what we needed there. So that's really nice. I don't know why he's not Mega Evolving. I guess maybe he brought this and Mega Arrow, so he doesn't want to evolve the Venusaur just yet. I'm going to go for Earthquakes here. Even though rocks might just put me in the back in terms of, you know, damage output and stuff. Or in terms of me getting off immediate damage. I think it might be worth it in the long run because I saw he has Cloyster, he has Aerodactyl, and he has Arcanine, which all take 25 from rocks. And I think that can be really useful for us in the long run. At least I hope. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, he's gonna go for Power Up again. Doing some damage to us. And we just woke up immediately, wow. Not bad. Nidoqueen really coming through. So yeah, that chip damage is gonna be really nice for us. And he could put us to sleep again, I guess, but I don't think they have Synthesis on Venusaur in this gen. So he would just Power Up again, or he just okay. So he has Earthquake. So good to know he has Power Whip and Earthquake. Okay. So he's able to knock us out here. I can just bring out my Alakazam, which is nicknamed in the way of the Japanese or Chinese. One of those, I think Japanese. But I love the Chinese people's sets on you know, the Pokemon community. They have some really nice Eevee spreads, and I always like to blame it on them. I cannot click Mega because even though I have the Mega Stone, I can't click Mega. I'm going to just go right for the Psychic, I think, is my play. Because he has no switch-ins anyways, so I should be able to knock him out here. And that'll be really nice overall. We have rocks up, and we were able to get rid of this mon, so it's going to be 2v2, I think. Arrow's literally the biggest threat to my team. So I'm just going to hope and pray that Poliwrath can deal with it. And see how it goes from there. So let's see what he does here. On Arrow, he could have potentially Rock Slide and Crunch and Earthquake. All three of those are possibilities. Yeah, we're just going to get off a Psychic here. Do a lot of damage to this Venusaur, knock it out. So that's awesome. Very nice. Communicating standby. So he's gonna go Arcanine. Okay, so Arcanine probably has enough bulk to deal with this Alakazam, is what I'm thinking. So what is my best play here? So what I'm thinking is, it might be in my best interest to Thunder Wave this Arcanine, because I think because he didn't Mega the Venusaur, he has Aerodactyl in the back, which means that if I go into my Poliwrath now and weaken it, then Arrow might be able to have some kind of coverage that can beat that and then knock out Alakazam right after. So I think my best play is to T-Wave, just because because my Poliwrath is obviously slower than Arcanine. So I think if I get off a T-Wave here, I'll be able to ensure that Poliwrath will outrun Arcanine and knock it out with a Waterfall. And I'm thinking that he has Arrow in the back. Well, actually, can I look at his team? Can I look at his team? Oh, actually, yeah, I don't know what he would have brought then. Okay. So I think my best play is to click T-Wave on this Arcanine. And then knock it out with Poliwrath. So let's do that right now. So he goes for the Crunch. Okay, interesting. Does it knock us out? Does not knock us out. Okay. And Arcanine does not have Extreme Speed in this generation, so we can just go for a Psychic to weaken this thing. I think that's what we can do. Just go right for a Psychic here. And I think that should do enough damage for Waterfall to knock him out. Alternatively, another play is I could bulk up on the Arcanine. So he's gonna go for Crunch here, because I know that Arcanine, if he's running Crunch, he obviously has Flare Blitz. He might have Play Rough, And then maybe like Will-O-Wisp as the last move. Because that's what I run on my Arcanine. So I'm going to go Poliwrath here. I'm going to switch this thing in. So it might be in my best interest to go for a bulk up, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I two-shot arrow anyways, even if I do get burned. I'm pretty sure I two-shot arrow. He also has the chance of getting para too. This is kind of tough. Because I could waterfall here. I know the calc that arrow, if whatever flying move it has, whether it be fly or wing attack, it's a 2-hit KO unless I bulk up. So I think my play is to bulk up here. I think I'm going to bulk up here. I think that's my play. And hope that he gets parried. Okay, he gets up a player up, it's fine. Doesn't do much damage. Nice. I'm pretty sure I'm out of range of any attack from a physical attacker that he has on his team. So I'm going to waterfall here. And I should be in a range where I can knock out potential arrow with waterfall. Let's see if we can do that. Because I think he has Aerodactyl in the back. That Venusaur's sleep powder was really annoying, but I'm really glad we were able to wake up on those turns that we did. Yeah, so we're going to waterfall here. Knock out the Arcanine. Really interesting. I think it's I really think it's arrow in the back. It better not be Electrode. I swear. Okay, yeah, it is arrow. Okay, nice. So I was able to kind of anticipate that to happen. So I do think we can knock him out with a waterfall here. Stab move, by the way. And if he was able to live, then it's definitely like he definitely won like a huge roll, but I don't know. We'll see. I hope we can knock him out. I hope we can. He goes for the wing attack here. So we should be able to knock him out. Let's see if we can. Go for the waterfall. See how much damage it does, and it is able to knock him out. So we are gonna be able to win round 1. It is best of 3, so we have to still win the next one. So really solid first game. We were able to sort of anticipate what he brought, I guess. Let me just say GG to him for game 1. Game 2, same code. Let's see how that goes, I think. I spelled code wrong on my phone. Alright, here we go. What was the code again? It was Jigglypuff, Eevee, Bulbasaur. Oh, we're already still in the battle. Never mind. We're in the same battle. Normal rules confirmed. Same team. So we're going to be bringing... I don't think we're going to be bringing the same 3 Mons. I think we're going to switch it up. So we're going to confirm this, right, of course. Let's see what he has here. So we're going to check his team. He could lead the same Venusaur. I think bringing Alakazam is still smart. I don't know if we lead with Nidoqueen. Here's what I think we do this time, which is going to be different from last time. I think we bring Zapdos. Here. Let's switch it up, right? Let's say we bring Zapdos first. Nidoqueen, because Alakazam is still really good, right? But Zapdos can also beat Venusaur. It's kind of tough. Let's say because I could also lead Nidoqueen again. I think I'm gonna do that actually. Since I'm already up a game. I'm already up a game right now. I'm going to bring literally. I'm actually gonna bring literally the exact. No. I'm gonna bring Zapdos in the place of Alakazam. And I'm going to bring Poliwrath. So we're going to switch it up a little bit by bringing Zapdos. I do have Drill Peck on it, still. I do have Drill Peck on it, right? So it can still beat Venusaur just like how Alakazam did. And it can also beat Arcanine too. So let's try that out. He does have Nidoking that he might possibly bring, but I think we're still okay. He leads Electro this time, okay. So we're going to find out if he has screens or not. And I think that will sort of determine what happens and stuff. So I think turn 1 I am going to get up my rocks, just like I did last time. I do have Break Break, specifically for screens, in case he did bring them. So I'm going to get my rocks here. And let's see what he does. So yeah, he does get a Reflect, okay. Very interesting. Okay, so yeah, he is dual screens, like I expected him to be, basically. So the thing about this Nidoqueen is that I do have T-Bolt for specifically Slowbro and Cloyster, because it does more damage to them. Slowbro and Cloyster are both more physical-oriented, physically defensive mons, right? So I'm going to Brick Break here. As he gets up screens. His other screen, okay. This is actually amazing. So I wonder if he brought Cloyster then. I really wonder if he brought Cloyster in this matchup for Shell Smash. I broke both of his screens now, and I got up rocks as well, so I'm in a really, really great position right now. I think I'm just going to go for a Earthquake here. And if he did bring Cloyster, I have Thunderbolt for that, and he'll take rocks damage as well. I think before Shell Smash, Thunderbolt does... I did the calcs while I was trying to team build. It doesn't OHKO Cloyster before a Shell Smash, but after rocks it does, and after Shell Smash it does. So I think with the rocks damage, everything on his team that tries to set up will get destroyed by Nidoqueen. So we can kind of go with that, I guess. Dang, for my first 3v3, this is kind of fun. This is actually kind of fun. But I definitely have to worry about Sleep Powder, and I think like I know how rocks sometimes are not the best thing to set up in 3v3, especially when if you're able to like lose a mon from that, you're really, really far on the back. But I think in this matchup, it's really sort of put in a lot of work, I would say. He actually got up a light screen here. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I don't know why he chose to get up light screen first. I still think Thunderbolt's my best play. But let's think about it. If he does have Cloyster, he would have Surf, he would have Ice Beam. Because Cloyster does not have Icicle Spear or anything like that, does not have Skill Link. It, like, in terms of its third coverage move, it could have Explosion, it could have Tri-Attack. I've actually run Pin Missile before to deal with Alakazam, Megazam on Cloyster in this generation. So we'll kind of find out what he brings here. And he does actually have Cloyster, so very, very interesting. He's going to take rocks damage, though. He's going to take rocks damage. It's probably still in my best interest to go for a Thunderbolt here, because it's going to do it's still going to do a lot of damage. I could also Brick Break to get rid of the light screen, but I don't think I really need to. Getting off damage on this thing would be really nice, and keeping Poliwrath sort of healthy is also great too. But if he just Shell Smashes here, I don't think Brick Break knocks him out though. So I might need this additional damage. So I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt here, which I think will still do a lot, especially... Oh, I'm actually faster too, which is pretty nice. And we just knock him out anyways, through the light screen. Oh, we got a crit, okay. we got a bit lucky there, but I don't know if... Well, I know for a fact that it does, like, maximum of, like, 99 or something. Before rocks even hit the field, but yeah. So that's pretty cool. I think here my play is just to Thunderbolt. I could also Brick Break for damage just to get rid of the screens, but I don't think I really need to. I just need damage, so I'm going to Thunderbolt here. He's gonna Mega Evolve. And he does have Earthquake, okay. The screen should wear off pretty soon. That does some damage. I am Relaxed Nature. Oh, not Relaxed, sorry. I think I'm Lax Nature. I put Lax Nature because I didn't want to be slower than Cloyster. Because I've noticed that I'm pretty slower. I'm pretty slow than like Cloyster and stuff when I'm Relaxed Nature. So I put Lax just in case of running into Cloysters and having to T-Bolt. So he's gonna Earthquake again, which is fine. I'm just gonna pray that I think that he is in range of Waterfall now. I think Waterfall does a min of 56. So we are gonna go into our Poliwrath. I think we can go into Poliwrath here. Poliwrath's Waterfall should knock him out, I think. So we are gonna go right for that. And I know for a fact that Zapdos does live one Rock Slide. He's gonna go for Wing Attack here. We should live even if he crits, so and then we can just knock him out here with a Waterfall. Hopefully it takes him out. I am Impish Nature so that I can take hits better from Arrow, and we are able to win this game 2-0 in the best of 3. So GG, it is Emvee. Really fun game. I had a lot of fun here, and he definitely switched up the matchup on me there. But I anticipated sort of the dual screens to come into play sometime, but he didn't do that in the first game, so I was kind of caught off guard by the Sleep Powder. But I still think that, you know, he played well. We also played really well. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So thank you everybody for watching. Be sure to check out Pokemon's channel. He should also be uploading this as well. See it from his point of view and whatnot. And this is kind of my first sort of Draft League live comm, I would say. I've not really live commed Draft League stuff before. Usually, like, I concentrate a lot better and sort of play a lot better when I'm sort of recording by myself without, or when I'm like just playing and then recording, like doing a post comm or whatever. But so I guess you kind of get an idea now of how I do, or how I would do live comms in Draft League and things like that. And I'm pretty sure that from here on out, since or at least in this game, since there's no VS recorder, there would be no sort of replays to post comm over. So I'd be doing this sort of live comm. So let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys want to see from this, and any kind of content you might want to see. Feel free to let me know. Hope you all enjoyed. I look forward to hearing from you all, and I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.